almost 5 o'clock and it started snowing again. This is our third snowstorm and it isn't even winter till next week. It's still a little light to see all the pretty patterns we have on the house. As soon as it gets a little darker, you'll see them all. But the house does look so pretty at night with all the lights shining. We have a tree in the living room. You can see a little bit of it through the front window. So anyway, just wanted to show you it's snowing again and I'm going inside because baby, it's cold outside. See you in a few. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And a big shout out to all my new subscribers out there. Today we're going to make another rendition of my cookie marathon. Did that make sense, cameraman? A rendition?
I guess it does.
I guess so. The cameraman, many of you don't know, used to be an English professor. Yes, so he likes to correct me when I make a mistake. But anyway, today we're going to do white chocolate cranberry oatmeal cookies. Good. And I have a guest with me today. Who do you think it is? Did you ever see dancing poinsettias? You know that I'm cray-cray. I have to show you something different. So I'm going to present the dancing poinsettias. Look at that. Okay, there they are. And here comes the cameraman. He's going to get them. Woo! I wanted to take them away because I don't want to get in trouble for playing a song that I'm not supposed to play. But they are so darn cute. I used to keep them in the bathroom at Christmas behind my toilet. And then the cameraman went bonkers because every time somebody went in the bathroom, especially if somebody got up to go in the middle of the night, the poinsettias started playing, rocking around the Christmas tree. He goes, leave it there, but turn it off. So anyway, a lot of you kept saying, I haven't seen the cameraman in a while. Where's he been? Well, the cameraman is going to tell you something about the poinsettia. Take it, cameraman.
Well, thank you, Diva. It's good to be recognized.
Talk normal.
Okay. The poinsettia was made widely known because of a man called Joel Roberts Poinsett.
Poinsett?
That's why we call them poinsettia. Yes.
Oh.
He was the first ambassador from the United States of America to Mexico in 1825.
So the poinsettia came from Mexico?
Poinsett had some greenhouses on his plantations in South Carolina, and while visiting the Taco area in 1828, he became very interested in the plants. He immediately sent some of the plants back to South Carolina, where he began growing the plants and sending them to friends and botanical gardens.
That's very... So again, cameraman,
Yes?
The poinsettia came from Mexico.
Si, senora.
And the man's name was Poinsett?
Poinsett.
So they named it poinsettia?
Si, senora.
I know a lot of people call them poinsettias, but
Not
I
good.
was corrected many years ago, and they actually are poinsettias.
Let me finish.
Oh, okay. Sorry, cameraman.
The shape of the poinsettia flower and leaves are sometimes thought as a symbol of the Star of Bethlehem, which led the wise men to Jesus. The red-colored leaves symbolize the blood of Christ. The white leaves represent his purity.
That's very interesting. Thank you, cameraman. Now, everybody that follows me knows exactly where the poinsettia plant came from and why we use it as a Christmas decoration. Thank you.
You're welcome, Diva.
All right, so let's get started with the recipe. The first thing we're going to put, I'm going to put it in my handy dandy mixer, or you can use a hand electric mixer if you want. We're going to put in here 1 cup of salted, 1 cup of softened, unsalted butter. Get that all in there for you. It's supposed to snow again here today. When's it supposed to start, cameraman?
2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, maybe if we get a lot of snow, I can get out there and take another little video of the snow coming down like I did last time. So in with the unsalted butter, we put 1 cup of firmly packed dark brown sugar. Get that out of the cup. Woo, Diva. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm going to lift the bowl of my mixer. I have my Diva apron on today because lately I haven't been wearing too many aprons and making a big mess. So we are going to beat the sugar and the butter until it gets light and fluffy. But meanwhile, we're preheating our oven to 350 degrees. So let's get this stuff mixed. Cameraman, doesn't sugar and butter smell so good?
Of course.
Yeah. Yesterday, I made my grandmother's Italian cookies. I didn't film them because I filmed them last Christmas. And they're on my YouTube channel. They are so good. But I'll put the link in the description box if anybody's interested. So let's get this mixed. Anything else interesting happening, cameraman?
Yes, by the way, the poinsettia plant that I got last Christmas from Mr. Goldberg, Jerry Goldberg, I still have and is alive in my house.
That's right. I couldn't believe it. The cameraman is the horticulturist in our house. I just killed them all. And he wanted to save that, and it looked like it was on its way out. And I said, why are you saving that? Because I want to. And I don't know what he did with it. What did you do with it? He put it inside, outside, in the back porch, and believe it or not, the thing looks like, right, like he just bought it.
Somewhat. A little bit smaller than the original one.
Is it flowering yet?
Oh, yes.
Oh, really? Yeah, the cameraman's known for these things. Every once in a while, we have an unfinished basement, and I'll see a plant down there in some pots. And I'm like, what the heck are these plants doing down there? But he's, what are you calling them? What are you doing?
Letting them sleep.
Oh, they're sleeping. They're sleeping for the winter. And then he wakes them up in the spring, and then he goes, na-na-na-na-na to me because they look good. All right, this is looking good. I have the sugar and the unsalted butter mixed very well. After you preheat your oven to 350 degrees, take your cookie sheet. You don't need to grease it, but I like to put a piece of parchment paper on it. I put it on all my cookie sheets because it keeps the cookie sheets nice. Less washing. All right, this is looking good. Let me just scrape quickly the sides of the bowl. I should be using my other KitchenAid attachment. I don't know why I'm not. I have the other beater that has like a spatula attached to the other end. I think I'm going to have to take that out soon. And it scrapes the sides of the bowl while it's beating. Alrighty. That looks perfect. Okay, next. I'm gonna put that aside and let me see. After I mix the sugar and the butter, I'm going to add in 2 eggs. Alrighty. 2 eggs are in the bowl. And I'm going to put in vanilla. You all know how much I like vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. The only thing I like better than vanilla is, how many of you know that watch me, almond extract. Oh, I love almond extract. All right. So now let me beat the eggs, the vanilla in with the butter and the sugar so that's all combined. Now I'm going to take another bowl. This bowl is going to be for my dry ingredients. Looking good. Getting those eggs whipped up in there. You know what I wanted to mention to everybody, and I actually just found this out this morning. When we always say to you, like, comment, and subscribe, I really never exactly knew why you hit the like button, the thumbs up button. And then I read that the more likes you get on your video, that determines by YouTube where they position you if they're going to like promote your video. I really didn't know that. So feel free to hit the thumbs up button. Okay, so in the bowl we're going to add our dry ingredients. So I'm going to add 1 cup of rolled oats, flour. We're going to add in here 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, some baking soda. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. So we have in the flour, the baking soda, the oats, and now we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. These are drop cookies, so they're pretty easy to make. Where's the 1/2 teaspoon? Here it is. Let me put some salt in there. Okay. And I'm just going to take my spoon spatula and just mix this all together till I get it all combined. Is it snowing out yet, cameraman?
Not yet, Diva girl.
No. It's very cold out. Yesterday was very cold and windy in New Jersey. Woohoo. Oh, I want to tell you, those of you that saw my Christmas baking tree, cameraman and I went out to lunch yesterday, and then I told him I wanted to go into Hobby Lobby. I haven't really been in there all season. And we went in there. I thought maybe I would add another ornament to my tree. They had like nothing left, but I did find one. I found it over by the baking goods, not by the Christmas ornaments. And it was adorable. It's a s'more. It's 2 little marshmallows with faces on them. And they're sitting on a chocolate square on top of what's supposed to be a graham cracker. So I added that to my tree. I like to try to get at least 1 new baking ornament every year. Okay, so I have the dry ingredients mixed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them to the wet mixture half at a time. So I'm going to put half of this in now. Okay, I'm going to mix that, get it all combined. Woo! Cameraman, do you think I'm cray-cray?
See.
Why are you talking different languages?
Because I'm honoring Mr. Poinsettia, Spanish.
Not Poinset, was it? Poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
All right, let me get this all mixed up. I think I'm getting a little delirious. With the holidays, they're fun, but there's a lot of work with all the baking I've been doing and the shopping, and I don't know. For those of you that have inquired, my knee is not getting better. It's better to laugh about it than cry. I saw the doctor and it looks like I'm going to need another knee surgery. So we're trying to put it off till after the holidays, and I'll keep you all posted. So let me get this mixed. While this is mixing, we're going to have our add-ins, and that's going to be 1 cup of dried cranberries. I found these in the store. You can use any dried cranberries you want, but I found these. I've never seen them before. Paradise Meadow Cooking and Baking Julienne Cranberries. The bag caught my eye and I thought it was interesting, so I bought it. So I guess there must be about 2 cups in here because it looks like I used half the bag. And then you're going to need 1 cup of coarsely chopped walnuts and 2/3 of a cup of white chocolate morsels. I will have the recipe down below in the description box. So after we get our wet and our dry all combined and mixed up nice and yummy and good, okay, we'll take that off. Let me scrape off the spatula here, or the mixing spatula. Reminds me of the way you would make a chocolate chip cookie. It's just the ingredients are a little different and you have different add-ins. If the grandsons were here, they'd be lining up all with their hands up begging to lick this beater. And I know, there's eggs in it, but I don't know. I've been licking the beater since I was a little kid and I'm still here. All right, let me just move this over here. All right, now I'm going to stir in my other ingredients. So let me put in the dried cranberries first. Just gonna mix them around a little bit. You still awake over there, cameraman?
I'm trying.
You know, a lot of people say they can't eat all the goodies at Christmas. I'll be honest with you. I do a lot of baking. And I still say everything in moderation because, of course, I'll taste the goodies I've made and I'll give them to family or friends or neighbors. But honestly, I don't eat tons of them. And I've actually got on the scale this morning and I lost weight. So you can still bake, eat in moderation, and do fine. Just don't pig out. So we're going to put in the walnuts, the coarsely chopped walnuts, and I'm going to put in the white chocolate morsels. So let me mix that all up, and as soon as I have it all mixed, I'll be right back. Okay, I've mixed everything together, and this is pretty much the way it looks. It's going to be a nice, pretty thick cookie dough, and that's just what you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now take my cookie sheet with the parchment paper on it, take a spoon, and you want to drop these by the heaping tablespoon onto the cookie sheet. I would say about 3 or 4 inches apart. So that's about how you're going to do it. If you have one of those cookie scoops, you can use that too. These are going to be big the way I'm making them. So that's about how you want to do them. I'm going to put 3 across in a row. And I'm going to put them in the oven. We're going to bake them anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes until they're like a golden brown. So I'm going to put them in the oven now, the 350-degree oven. And as soon as they're baked and out of the oven, we'll be back for a taste test. See ya. Hi everyone, I'm back. I cooked my first batch of cookies. I baked them for exactly 8 minutes and they came out perfect. This is how they should look. They're lightly browned. I happen to be one that prefers my cookies a little bit on the soft side. If anything, I'll underbake them rather than overbake them. And I've been known to put a little bit of the extra baking powder in there too. So I'm going to taste them now. At the end of the video, I'll put them all out on a platter for you to see. As you can see, my friend the poinsettia came back, but we took, oh no, I was going to say we turned him off so he wouldn't play. See how it dances and goes up and down? Excuse me, I have to take him away. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube for playing a song that they don't allow. So anyway, let me taste one of these babies. The thing doesn't want to go off. You see why we didn't keep it in the bathroom? Cameraman, would you like to taste the cookie?
Sure.
There you go. Let me know what you think. I'm going to taste one. We are very silly today. Excuse us. Mmm. Oh, these are great. Mmm. Really good. I love them. Mmm. So good. Kathy. I know, Kathy A, that you were going to make my candies with the rum, my cookies with the rum glaze for your cookie exchange, but you might want to think about these. These are even better. Mmm. So good. They're good, cameraman?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, if you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button on the bottom. I really appreciate it. I promise we won't be this silly for all the videos. Right, cameraman?
I hope not.
And hit that thumbs up button and make a comment if you like. But most of all, try these cookies. They're really good. Okay, love you all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Toodles.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy